introduce yourself. What's your
Okay.
name? Where are you from?
I'm Sofią Cicero. I'm 16 years old. I'm a junior in high school at Susan E. Wagner High School, and I live in Staten Island, New York.
Okay. Maybe second question. What do you do in your pastime? What are your hobbies and passions?
I'm really interested in playing music. I play the flute in my school band, and I'm on the golf team, so I really enjoy playing golf. And then other than that, just, listening to music and hanging out with my friends.
How long have you been playing it?
Fourth grade, so maybe 10 years, possibly.
Okay. Maybe say something about how the pandemic affect your daily life.
In New York, really, everybody is basically not really leaving their house. School is obviously all online, and you need to basically, when you go out, you need to wear a mask, and you can't gather in big groups. It's changed my life because I'm so used to seeing people all the time, and now I really only see my family.
Okay, so maybe say something about your online education.
We have all of our classes online. We don't really have like your class has like the weekly Zoom meetings. But all of our assignments are online, and we really only see our teachers on a Zoom or a Google Meet call when we need help with something.
Do you have a lot of homework?
It really depends on the class. Some of the classes aren't really giving as much homework, and others are giving a lot.
Okay, thanks. So maybe say something about this project in your school that you are with us.
So this project is part of an organization called Girls Future Ready, which is a community service organization that focuses on connecting different parts of the world, mainly the United States with Poland and other parts of Europe. And the specific project that I'm working on it's called Together for Teachers, which was started actually during this pandemic. And it was a way to connect the two cultures and have them learn about each other. So I really enjoy working on it because I got to meet you guys. So.
Thanks. And who is the creator of this project?
I think her name is Sofią, also but with a Z, and she is Polish, but she currently lives in America.
Okay. Maybe say something about what you have learned about Poland and our culture, school during this project.
Well, I've learned the most interesting thing that university is basically free there, so that's kind of interesting. Very different in the United States, and I've learned that while your structure might be different, we basically learn the same. We basically learn the same types of things, so it's not too different, but it's a little different.
And your kind of subjects are definitely smaller.
Yeah, you guys have a lot more classes than I do.
Yes, it seems to be very difficult for us. So maybe say something about what would you like to do in the future, and what type of school would you like to get?
I am planning on becoming an elementary school teacher, so your version of a primary school teacher, because I really am interested in being around children and teaching. So that's why I actually joined this program, because I think it would be a good way to bring myself into the whole teaching world. And I would also like to study Spanish in university, because that would be a way, I'm really interested in that, and it's a way for me to then move on in my career with maybe teaching English as a second language to Spanish students and things like that. Yeah.
Could you tell us a few words about this Polish culture club in your school you told us yesterday?
Yeah, we have, in my school, we have a lot of different clubs that are cultural clubs. So one of the clubs that we do have is the Polish club. They're not all Polish in the club, but a lot of them are Polish, and they bring in their non-Polish friends. And in January of each year, we have what's called International Festival, which is where all of the clubs come together and each perform a performance and a dance on what they've been working on for the past 3 months of school.
And how many Poles do you have in your school?
Oh, I don't know if I know the answer to that question. It's not like majority Polish, but I think that there's enough to make a club, and their club is pretty big.
Okay. So maybe say something for our viewers about these stereotypes in your school, like these groups of bullies, as my friends told you yesterday.
Yeah, there are some stereotypes. Some of them might be true, some of them aren't true. I think yesterday, one of your classmates asked if the captain of the football team has to date the captain of the cheerleading team, and I thought that was funny because, maybe they do. I don't even know if we have a captain to our football team, but I think that is a stereotype that's not true, that they don't have to be a thing together. And there isn't such rigid groups like what you might see on TV, where the jocks hang out with only the jocks, and there's like the nerds hang out with just the nerds. Yeah, we kind of all mix together. It's not really so rigid like you would see on movies and TV.
And would you like to say something to our students?
Yeah, I think that you're in a really great school, and it's really preparing you for what you want to be in the future with computers and things like that. So, yeah, I think that your school is awesome.
Yes, it is.